Hi team, today I will be going to discuss about SAS applications. These are the SAS applications mainly in every project, day-to-day basis. SAS developers use these applications to develop the code and analyze the historical data. And majorly, these applications are very advanced analytics purpose they will use. So there are different applications they will use for different purpose. So this is Studio. SAS Studio and SAS Enterprise Guide. These two majorly used for developing the SAS. SAS Studio is a URL application. SAS Enterprise Guide is a desktop tool. So these two are the majorly used for developing the SAS code, like base SAS and advanced SAS, like that. So Enterprise Miner. This is another application they will use for mining the data, and they will generate the reports. Forecast Studio also. These are all the applications like desktop applications. Visual analytics and visual statistics is a Viya tools. In Viya, SAS Viya, completely every application is URL based application. So these are the all the tools users, developers, SAS developers day to day use they in to develop the code and generate the reports for business purpose. In SAS, basically everything will be considered as a data set. Data set is nothing but a table. In SAS terminology, a table we can call in SAS that is a data set. In database, table is nothing but a columns and rows. So in the same ways, in the SAS, data set considered of variables and observations. Variable is nothing but a column. So these are the columns. Rows nothing but observations. So data set is basically of combinations variables and their values. Values are nothing but observations. Variables are nothing but columns. So in SAS terminology, data set is nothing but a table. Table consists of all the data, raw data. This is in SAS terminology. The data set can be defined in library. Library is a set of data sets. Library consists of data sets. That is 1 to n number of data sets. We can store all the data sets in a library. Library will be created using libname statement. Libname is a one keyword in SAS. We will use the libname statement to create the libraries. This is what uh, the SAS data set. This is basic thing to know the SAS data sets. So column is nothing but variable. Observation is rows. So if you have any doubt here, you can ask me. So columns and observations are nothing but variables and rows. Applications of SAS, like generally SAS is used for statistical analysis and decision making. Statistical analysis and decision making, there are other tools also available in the market like R language and Python. But R and Python is free open source languages. Still, SAS language is very popular because of it's a graphical user interface. It provides a lot of graphical user interface, advanced analytics. For each analytic purpose, there is separate tool available. So for that purpose, SAS applications are very popular in the market. So these are the different applications in the SAS they will use. So multivariate analysis, business intelligence, predictive analysis. So these are the main SAS application is to process the raw data and general meaningful insights. Raw data into consider reports to meaningful reports, so that the business users, business clients will understand their business and improve their business. That is the main goal. So multivariate analysis, statistical variables. So it is a it's analysis of various statistical variables. Multivariate is like different statistical analysis they will use to analyze the data, raw data. In the business intelligence, it is a enterprise business, like business intelligence is a platform that will be enterprise level, like organization level. They will this in this application they will make the reports and grow their business by mentioning the data analysis and mining the data. They will improve their business using business intelligence platform. As a admin, we will see business intelligence platform every project. Like in every project, they will use business intelligence platform, BI, SAS BI platform. We call it SAS BI platform. Predictive analysis. Predictive analysis also, they will, it's a prediction. They will use some tools, SAS tools, to predict the forecast the results. So that is a major thing. Like with the SAS, we can forecast the results next 1 year, what the business is, next 2 years, where we will go. Like that, they will predict the results by using. There are some tools available like forecasting purpose and predicting purpose. Time Series Studio, Studio, SAS Forecast Studio, Time Series Studio. These tools will help to generate the reports for the future purpose, like predicting the future. These are the applications. uh yeah, SAS Studio. Comes to SAS Studio. SAS Studio is a basic tool in every platform. Almost 99% every platform, SAS Studio is the tool they will use to write the code, and they will majorly work on the SAS Studio. SAS Studio is a URL thing. It's a mid-tier tool. In the mid-tier environment, we will install this, and users will just use the application using URL. With URL, they can use this SAS Studio, and they will develop the code from anywhere in the world. In SAS Studio, there is like some windows: result window, code window, editor window, like output window. So some windows available, almost 5 windows available to write the code and update the code. See here, this is the basic SAS Studio interface. Here, if you observe, I have just selected top 5 one program. This is a user interface, like it's a code window. In this window, we will write the code. We will write the code, and once we will write the code, there is a run option available. We need to we need to click on this run option, or there is another way also, by selecting all the code and right click. If we right click, that way also we can execute the code. So normally we will use this run option to run the code. This is a code window. Once once we will execute, the results will be available in the results window. All the results will be available. If any error will come, log window, in the log window, errors will be available. Or even output also, sorry, even messages also, even successful execution of program also, log window is available. So this is a basic interface for the SAS Studio. If we see here, left side panel is available. This is a panel, like we will see all the things like server files and folders. First one. Next, tasks and utilities. Under tasks and utilities, we will see our tasks, my tasks, and what are the our programs will be saved here. We will also connect to the server path. Next, snippets, SAS folders and libraries. Libraries are basic thing. Like by default, some libraries will be available, like home library, temp library, like some different libraries available. So we will create library to store the data set. This is all thing. This one program we will call as a data set. Top5.sas is a data set. It's a it's a program, but program will generate one thing, right? Data set, like one table it will generate. So that one we call it as a data set. And now this is a SAS code. Top5.sas is a one SAS code. Then we need to save this all the programs in under one folder. So the folder we will call as a library. Library is nothing but a folder. It consists of all the SAS datasets, SAS codes, SAS programs, SAS codes, and everything, like whatever the we will create in the code window. All the code, all the programs and files will be available under library. To create the library, we will use libname statement. Lib is library name. Libname is library name. This is the SAS Studio window. So in the results window, we will see the results, and the libraries are the it store entire database in the libraries. Database nothing but a data set. Data set is a table. So there are permanent libraries and temporary libraries. As discussed earlier, by default, temporary library is available. If we store any data in the temporary, any program or any data set, if we store in the temporary data set, if we close the SAS window, automatically all the temporary data sets will be deleted once we reopen. So we need to create the permanent library. We need to create the permanent library and we need to save the data into the permanent library. This is the about libraries. Next, server files, folders, and tasks utilities. Yeah, server files and folders, tasks utilities. We can directly import data from the server, whatever the server, Linux server we can access, or Windows server, whatever the data or whatever the files we have, raw data, we can import directly to the SAS Studio, and we can analyze it. We can also create shortcuts also for that downloading and importing and down purpose, exporting and importing. We can do the shortcuts also. Next is tasks and utilities. Here also we can see tasks and utilities. Under tasks and utilities only we will majorly work day-to-day basis. Like we will connect to the server and we will establish the we will save the code and we will connect to the tables and we will do all the day-to-day basis activities. If you have any doubts, you can uh, ask now.
SAS Studio మనం డైలీ పర్పస్ లో వాడతాం లేదా అప్పుడప్పుడే వాడతాం ఇది?
Actually, as a SAS administrator, we don't use SAS Studio. We just support the SAS Studio. What we support, developers use this SAS Studio daily basis. But administrators just open the SAS Studio every day, whether it is working fine or not. If it is not working, why it's not working? Why it's down? We need to verify the log of the SAS Studio. SAS Studio will be mid-tier tool. So we need to go to the mid-tier tool logs and we have to verify. So that is our main goal. So why I'm explaining this is we should know this, but we should know what is SAS Studio, what is the
We need to know. Yes.
we need to know how to administer the SAS Studio. So here, this is a basic window. Every window is like that. So what these are the features, like every feature we should know. If any user is not aware of this or they are not able to do anything, like they are newly joined and they don't know SAS, we should provide them some training, like this is SAS Studio, this is the way you need to type the code, and like that we should explain them. So some freshers also join, right, in organization. They may not aware of that, but as a admin we just provide some KT type of thing, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Okay.
So this is the basic SAS Studio. Every project almost everywhere SAS Studio will be used. It's a very lightweight tool, so it is very useful. Like next one is SAS Enterprise Guide. SAS Enterprise Guide is a desktop tool. I will be open SAS Enterprise Guide. Yeah, this one is SAS Enterprise Guide. SAS Enterprise Guide is a desktop tool. This one is also same purpose, developing the SAS codes and reports. So to open the SAS Enterprise Guide, we just come to the SAS window, and just once we installed here, if we type here SAS Enterprise Guide, it automatically we will get the SAS Enterprise Guide. So this is a nothing but a SAS just a desktop tool. Once you go to the any project, you can easily open it by opening the start bar, and you can easily open it. But SAS Studio is a, on the other basis, it's a URL tool. You need to know the URL of that SAS Studio. You need to connect to the VPN and you need to connect to the SAS Studio. So this is a SAS Studio. In the SAS Studio also, same way, like in SAS Enterprise Guide also, same way, where whatever the windows available in the SAS Studio, here also same windows available. If you see here, the left side is a panel. Left side panel will be there. that is a project tree window. We can call it a panel. Right side, this is a code window. This is all we consider as a code window or workspace area. So we comes to know, like, this is a, in this window we will users will write the code, and they will generate the reports. They will do whatever the code right here. In the tools section, see, if you observe here, file, edit, view, tasks, program, tools, help. In the tools section, you can connect to the server. The connections will be available in the under tools section. So we can under connections, we can connect to the SAS server, and we can import the data, and we can analyze the raw data, and we can export the data. We can generate the reports. So this is the SAS enterprise guide basic thing. So using help in enterprise guide, these are the very very important options here. What under what option, what is available. So under help, so you can see about SAS enterprise guide. If you click on about SAS enterprise guide, you will come to know what is the version of SAS enterprise guide, and what is the current version, what is the Windows version. So that one also we need to match. Sometimes SAS enterprise guide version and Windows 11 is not compatible. So we need to upgrade the SAS enterprise guide. So SAS enterprise guide currently it is released 8.3. Okay, you can also see some kind of KT. They will also give some help getting started tutorial. If anyone not aware of this, they will also go through that tutorials. What they just 10 minutes video they provide. So these are the several options available in the help section. Once they will be click on the help, so SAS enterprise guide help. So these are the some options, the KT options. What are the KTs they will give? So where do I start tutorial about SAS enterprise guide? What is the tasks and projects? So this is a very new people, and you can also go through once you open the SAS enterprise guide. New project. So to start the new project, in the under file section, if we click on the file, it will give us some options like new project. New, under new section we can select the new option. So we can select easily the creating new option. Once we create the new option, all the editor code window will be available. Under code window, the log window will be available here downside by default. Code window will be available here. This is the catalog section, like some sort programs will be available here. The all the file servers, like what are the files under the server, all the will be available under SAS. This is under enterprise guide. Okay,
1 second. The screen is not visible.
screen visible. Okay,
Means table section is not clear.
now,
File open later. That is table is there. That is not visible.
yeah, okay. I will share this. This is this the picture is not clear. Yeah, I will also show this in live demo. Now I
Okay.
am just covering the enterprise guide options, like importing data. Under file,
Okay. Okay.
I will also share this enterprise guide introduction. This is also manual for the like regular activities. So for importing data, we will use file option only. Under file option, we can go to the data section. Then we will directly import the data. So there are different ways we can use the enterprise guide, but majorly we will just use the enterprise guide. Just we will administer the enterprise guide. SAS Studio, Enterprise Guide, or Visual Analytics, whatever it is, we will just administer that. We won't develop any code, SAS code in the SAS tools. We just administer the tools, and we need to make sure the all tools are working fine. All tools are up to the compatibility versions, like upgraded all the tools. So SAS code, in the code editor, we will just write the code. In the log window, we will see the logs of the file. In the output window, our results window, we will see all the results. This is the data set. Normally it's a table in the database terminology. It's a table, but in the SAS terminology we call this as a data set. Data set is a column is nothing but a variable, row is nothing but a observation here in the SAS platform. So this is about small introduction about SAS Enterprise Guide. SAS Enterprise Guide is a developer tool. It's a developer tool. SAS Studio and SAS Enterprise Guide developer tools. So we just manage, administer the SAS tools like this. So next thing is SAS visual analytics.
ఈ వేరియబుల్స్ కాలమ్స్ అంటే ఏంటి ఇవి అసలు?
It's a raw data.
ఓకే, ఆహా.
It's a raw data in the suppose in the banking sector or finance sector, whatever it is. Suppose I will take banking sector. You are the user, we are all the user for bankings. So what banking sectors will do, whatever we made any transaction, suppose we have withdraw the data, withdraw the amount, we will deposit the cash, whatever we do, when the user deposited the amount, when the user withdrawn the cash, username, user id, user address, like that data will be stored for banking sector. So suppose we are all the users for one bank. What they need to analyze the data. They need to analyze the data. We are a bank, we have a bank, there is a 1 lakh users. All the 1 lakh users, majorly where they are depositing the data, where they are withdrawing the data, they will identify which location it is by using the some tools, like suppose SAS tools. So suppose in the Bangalore city or in the Chennai city, they are withdrawing the amount and depositing the amount, majorly 50,000 people placed in two cities. So what their business do, only they will improve their businesses and their centers, their ATMs and everything, they will improve in two cities only. Why? Because major 50,000 people, 50,000 users are placed in the two cities. So they will improve their businesses. Also they will try to capture some other locations. So that likewise they will majorly focus on their analyzing the data. That is the major goal. They will use the tools like forecasting tools and business analysis tools. Likewise they need to improve their business. So that is a major goal. They will use the data. Yeah. So this is about SAS Enterprise Guide. Sorry. Next one is SAS Visual Analytics. Visual Analytics. Oh, sorry. Next one is Data Enterprise Miner. Next tool is Enterprise Miner. I will go to. Yeah, SAS Enterprise Guide is completed. SAS Enterprise Miner. Next one. Next is Forecast Studio, Time Series Studio. These are the Forecast Studio and Time Series Studio used for majorly the same, like forecasting the results. Forecasting the results means next 1 year, next 5 years, like that. That is a forecasting, predicting the results. SAS Enterprise Guide, SAS Studio are the developer tools. This will